It says we're live.
Yes, welcome in everyone. Now let's see, are we actually
No.
live? Let's see. Oh, okay, there's about 11-second delay, so that's not too bad. I had like a 20-second delay yesterday. Welcome in everyone.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi,
Hi, Mom.
Ashley. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Happy Monday.
Welcome in everyone.
We've already been talking Monday. It's Monday.
Yeah. Did everyone have a good Monday?
It's
My
Monday.
Monday was fine.
Good.
No complaints other than I had to work.
Me too, but my manager was out today, so it was just me, so it's nice and quiet.
I had to go up to the office and conduct an interview. But other than that, it was fine.
Oh, did you hire
Hi,
them?
Leslie.
We're not sure yet. We interviewed some last week, so we just got to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Hi,
I feel like because I've been applying to jobs, but I do terrible in interviews. I don't know. I feel like I blow it at the interview.
I could. Hi, Kat.
Hi, Kat.
Hi, Leslie. Welcome in.
I can tell you that first impressions are everything. So definitely have a resume and have one that has information on it.
Yeah.
We got one today. Now, let me tell you, we're a high-end corporate company. The resume was a blank sheet of paper, and in typewriter script, it had the first line was a company name, phone number, and what they did. The second line, it did that 3 times. That's all that was on the piece of paper. No name. I don't know who it belonged to. I don't know anything about it. Except for these 3 people, these 3 positions, these 3 jobs were listed. I don't know. It was crazy. I mean, it's no effort put into it whatsoever.
My resume is like 2 pages.
Yeah, most resumes are.
Yeah. I've never had that issue. I always get told I interview very well.
I just get nervous and talk too much. Much
Yeah.
like on my YouTube channel.
And you know what? A lot of people are like that. A lot of people are like that. So, that's no big thing. But it's when you don't even put forth effort beforehand.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how they made it to the second round, but they did.
They must know something.
That's why I was like, I don't know. But my guy that is under me, we were hiring for a position on his team, and he was like, "How did they get through?" I don't know. I don't work in HR. I don't work in HR. There was something.
Yeah. They would send us some people that was like, alrighty then.
They met criteria somewhere, I guess. I don't know.
Or they reached
Warm
the bottom of
body.
the barrel and they had to just take what was left, maybe?
Uh-uh.
They're
'Cause
breathing.
it's weird. 'Cause I don't know.
Always fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't miss
But
it.
you know what? Let HR do their job because I don't want to be in their position. So
True.
Today we had over the weekend 88 orders done between Friday after my manager left and this morning when I came in. So I have to download the list, and then I have to actually go through each order, and we basically like review it before it actually gets charged, and then I charge it. And so after I charge, the way my manager does it is she goes through and she reviews and gets it all ready, and then goes to the next one, then goes to the next one. And then at the end, she does a batch print of all the orders. I print them one at a time because though she has explained to me batch printing, I'm very nervous I'll do it wrong. So I just print right after I'm done. So I get done, and then afterwards I have to go through and make sure, because I check off when it gets approved, and then when I get my pile, I match the order number to what's on my list to make sure it actually printed. And about 3 orders in, the whole left side of the page is streaked. Nothing. The toner was gone. Because the printer's not by my desk, I have to get up and go into another room. So then I had to text the owner, and I was like, do we have another ink somewhere? Oh, I mean toner. I'm like, I found it, and I have no idea how to put it in. Nobody else knew how to put it in. So when he got there, finally he put it in, and then I had to go through and go to each individual order and reprint them again.
Oh God.
wow.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be aggravated.
So, but I'm just glad it was me, because sometimes when my manager gets really frustrated that things don't go smoothly, there's a lot of exasperated negative words. And I'm just going, okay, hey, listen, I'm here 9 to 5, and if this is what you want to pay me to do, then this is what you pay me to do. So that's
the same, Leslie. I do the same. I work in accounting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did all that, picked some orders, and then that was it. That was my day.
Racing home.
Well,
But pretty.
how is everyone today?
Yes. Did everyone have a good weekend? Did you do anything fun? Friday night I spent 3 hours making soup for Lou because he's sick.
Oh.
So we've just been, I made a big batch, and we just been heating it back up on the stove for his meals.
Well, Saturday, me and my friend went to a painting class.
Oh, fun.
And then Sunday, I did some packing and shipping, and we went to the casino and lost money.
Oh.
Here, take it.
Right. I should just gave it away when I walked in the door.
But that wouldn't have been as fun as going,
Right.
come on.
Right.
What did you paint?
It was a lily pad scene with the bridge. I hung it up in my dining room.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Let's see.
It took me a minute because I thought she was just sending me a picture of her kitchen done. And then it was later on I realized she's talking about the painting.
And of course, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really nice. You got some talent.
With my kitchen being all pink, it brought another color in, so, and it still had the pink in it.
Mm-hmm.
It went well. I was very happy. I mean, it could have been much better, but it's much better than some of the ones in the closet, let me tell you. I have definitely gotten better as the years have gone by.
So you can craft.
Yeah, it's not, you can't sell it though.
Does that
But-
would be good enough to sell?
No. I am one of those. I can do it if you tell me exactly how to do it, and you have to show me step line by line how to do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's when I'm left to my own devices, I have a lot of problems. My mind says, nope, you can't do that.
She can do more than she thinks she can.
So, a painting class I can do. Painting on my own, not so much. I mean, I've never tried, but I don't. I
We
wouldn't
get
even
you
know
to paint by numbers.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. And then paint by numbers, then you have to stay in the lines, and that's issues.
But see, if you go over the line, then you just take the color that's in the next one and paint over that. And then nobody will know.
She's like, don't tell me that. Now I'm really going to get confused.
Yeah, no. Have to be shown what to do.
Okay. Well, we're here for another Monday night sale. Yay! And I'll bring, let's see, well, we'll go right in order because on my screen, left to right, it's Uni, Angela, and then me, so we'll go in that order. And I think we all use PayPal for invoicing. We all use Pirate Ship for shipping.
Yep.
Uni ships from Arkansas. I almost said Alabama. Angela ships from Oklahoma, and I ship from Massachusetts. And that's, yeah, so you can let everyone know when your invoice and where you're going to be next and all the fun stuff.
Okie dokie. Well, hi. Let's see. I will be invoicing coming Sunday on the 5th. But if you need another arrangement, please email me, let me know what's going on, communicate. Let's see. Okay, next, because see, I've already confused myself because I flipped my calendar over to April so I can see. So
We have Aaron tomorrow.
we have Erin tomorrow with Imagine the Memories, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we are off. Oh, it's going to be on my channel. Oh, God.
I think so.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be on my channel. Oh, the joy we're going to have. Let's see. Then on Thursday, I will be on Angela Isaac's channel with Regina Red Arrow Resale. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday, we have our sister sale at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. There's a theme, I'm telling you.
Yep.
And then on Saturday, I will be on Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat, and his lovely co-host Becky Vintage and More, with Angela Isaac as well, and that is at 5 o'clock Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. That's where I'm gonna be all week. So, and then Angela gets to tell you all the same stuff all over again too. Let's see. Yeah, you guys know I ship from Arkansas, PayPal, Pirate Ship, blah, 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 blah. And I guess you want me to start showing right away, Al?
Yep.
Okay. I have some new little things. We went shopping Saturday. A little bit.
Ooh.
We went other places on Sunday, but it still was kind of a Monday, Saturday, Monday, Sunday. I was not feeling the people on Saturday. There was lots of people with running, screaming children.
Oh, that's not my
It was
favorite.
like, no, don't bring your screaming children to an antique store. You're going to break it.
That's
that
for the
type of thing.
playground.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, I have This is going to be a starting bid. I'm just going to put this of $8 for choice. I'll just put that, it's easier. Then I can explain. I found myself, and this is going to, milk glass, of course, milk glass alert. These are little Dr. Hoot cologne bottles made by Avon.
Cute.
From the 1970s. I have 2 of them available, and they're in perfect condition. You screw off the hat. No real smell. They're pretty darn clean.
My boss says we shouldn't screw off. That's frowned upon.
Well, they're both very cute. You can see they've got their little glasses
Unscrew
there.
the hat.
I unscrewed the top. They are marked Avon on the bottom. Although I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but they're very cute little hoodies.
They are.
And I thought somebody might like them. They don't have to be for graduation. They could be part of your perfume bottle collection.
Mm-hmm.
They're adorable.
Or if you just like owls, they're very cute.
Mhm. You could use them in a assemblage or something. It would be neat. They're 4 inches tall, and then at their widest, they're about 2 3/4. So I thought they would just be really cute.
They're so cute. You could paint them too if you want.
Yeah, you could. You could, use. I know there's a certain kind of paint that you kind of just daub it on and then brush some of it off. I can't remember the name of it. But you could highlight their little feathers and their little eyes and stuff. But yes, they both unscrew. They're not stinky. Their little tassels are still intact. And for being from the 1970s, I'm shocked
Yeah.
that they're in this good a condition. They're not, all smooshed up or nasty. The hats are in great condition.
Mm.
And put a little Tootsie Pop in front of them.
Right. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I remember. All right, seeing no interest in the owls, we shall pass.
And it's milk glass. You guys can paint on it.
Yep, you could. You could put some little color on them. And, let's see what's next. Next I have. Looking at something. Oh, there is a little piece of tape back there. Okay, these are from the 1980s. They are Hummel prints. It's a set of 2. And you can buy them both right now for $15 whole. They're very cute. This is the little boy. The little boy is called Singing Birds or Happy Pastime. It does have the Hummel signature on there. And then there's the back showing that they had license to use the prints. And it's got the original paper on the back of it, whatnot. They're in excellent condition. I think these are a little bit smaller than 5x7. Where's my other measuring tape? Nope, looks like 5x7. Dead on. I was wrong. So it's 5x7. So this is the little boy, and he's playing the little clarinet or whatever it is to the birds. Very cute. No real paint loss on this. They're in excellent condition. And then here's the little girl.
Oh.
And the little girl is called Bashful Girl. This one has a little bit of water damage back here on the back, and then there's a piece of tape right here. But it does have also the little tag on it that they had, copyright to use the prints. So it's a set of two. They're both 5x7. They both have their little hanging area there. So you can have them both for $15. They gotta stay together, I think.
Something my grandma would have had.
Separate them.
Yeah. And these Hummel won't break.
True. True.
Drop these on the floor, they might, get a little mark art or something like this on the bottom. But they're not going to break. They're cute though, hang in the bathroom or somewhere like that because they do have the coating on them. So you could just wipe them off if they got dirty.
Oh, nice.
All right, seeing no interest, we'll pass on the little Hummels. Oh, where am I going? I don't have enough room. I have stuff all over the place from what we bought. I'm like, because even today I was still researching stuff. I have a Sir Toad find. He's very proud of this.
Ooh.
He is happy he found this. All right, I am just gonna put Amber Jar, and it's a starting bid of $10. I think it might be Indiana glass, but I'm not real sure. But it is this beautiful amber glass jar. And I'm gonna take the lid off so it doesn't come flying at me. There's the bottom. This is more kind of like the yellow amber color.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the lid. No chips, no cracks, no flea bites on this at all. I don't think there's any glow to this. Nope. Nope. So I probably about 70s, I'd say, on this. But yeah, Todd found it and he liked it. He says, well, that's that style of jar I've seen everybody getting, and I forget what he said they were putting in it, but
Cookies?
could be. Definitely, if they were getting into them, you'd hear them and, what are you doing? 10.5 inches tall.
That'd be the cooking.
And 6 inches wide at its widest. Or you could even put lights in it. That would be cool. But I thought it was a cool jar. It does have some texture to it, almost like that hammered metal texture.
Mm. It's really pretty.
And then a smooth round stopper ball, whatever handle thingy bopper. Very clean. No micro scratching or anything in there. So I don't think that they ever used it. If they did, they took good care of it.
Very different.
All right. Seeing no interest though, we will pass, and that was my 3.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. We'll bring up Angela.
All right. My week this week is exactly the same as Stephanie's. The only difference is my week starts off next week on Sunday with Becky's Vintage and More at 12 o'clock. That's the only difference. So let me look here. My first item, it's so cute, and my mom can tell you, I absolutely love Big Bird.
Oh yeah.
And it's a Big Bird roly-poly is what they call it. That's not going to work. It's always gonna come back up.
It makes me think of those the Weebles wobble and they don't fall down.
Yep, that's what it. That's what
They
it
fall
is.
down a lot, but they
Well, when you do it and don't do it on something that you're holding in the air. Go for it. But you can see how unstable I am. I can't even hold it still.
Mhm.
I can't hold it level. Oh, there it goes. I got it.
Big Bird heard your plea.
I love it. It's rubber, except for the weighted base is plastic. And there's the bottom of it. There's no writing on it. Oh, there's some writing. What's it say? ULCO, made in China. That's what it looks like. And it has a little smiley face. ULCO. Big Bird Roly Poly for $6 if we have any interest. He is, I act like I haven't done this in a while. In 2 days. 5 inches tall. And he's about a 2 1/4 inch diameter. So not very big at all. Not very big. $6 if there's any interest. Otherwise, we're going to pass on that.
Okay.
Let me put my box back over here. Okay. We'll pass on the Big Bird. And we've got, you'll never guess what I have.
Never, ever.
I have a bell. Imagine that. But it's crystal. Some places showed it to be baccarat, but I can't say that. I don't know. I don't know. It does have some flea bites. What I'll do at the show.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding.
Gosh dang.
He doesn't want to stop.
It does not. You can see it. There it is. Come on. Right there. That little flea bite right there. That's water spot. Was that the only one on the bottom? It was. Okay. And then there was one. They're very hard to see. There's one on the very tip top of the handle somewhere. There it is. Right there next to my finger. You barely see it.
Yep.
Now my arms are tired, guys.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful sound. Oh, I have a frog all of a sudden. Dang. It
Ribbit.
is 5 1/4 inches tall. And the bell has a 2 3/4 inch diameter. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Call everybody for Thanksgiving dinner with it.
Right. And the handle is gorgeous. And how beautiful that is. Look at that. See all the way down to the bottom. Absolutely gorgeous.
A beautiful piece.
Has no chips, just those tiny flea bites. And start of $8. I already measured it. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll move that to the side. If anybody's interested at any time, they can come in. And my last item this round, I think is really cool. It's going to be a start of $6. And it comes in plastic. And let's see. This is from 1901 to 1903, I think it said. An advertisement. So it is mounted on some, looks like construction paper. It is a newspaper ad. No, a newspaper magazine ad. It's the newspaper kind of material. Let me get my screen where I can see. So it's a great ad. Got a camera in his hand. Look at their great boots. Really cool. And it says, "See, I got it, Bill. It's a Brownie." And it's the Brownie camera by Eastman Kodak. And they cost from $2 and up. And that's why the ad is from 1901 to 1903, because in 1904 the price went up. It says Eastman Kodak Company, Rochester, New York, the Kodak City. And I just thought it was really cool.
It's cute. Kind of reminds me of those like Norman Rockwell
Yeah,
kind of
it
paintings.
does. And you know, when I Google image searched it, a lot of the Norman Rockwell and Saturday Evening Post pictures came up, but nobody had this one. So
I'm so dumb. When she first read it to me, I was thinking brownie. I was thinking food. It took me a minute or two to realize they're talking about the camera dummy.
but I just thought it was a really cool advertisement. It is and of course, if you want, I can actually board it, because I've already got the plastic. I can board it if you want me to. It is 9 inches wide is what the brown paper is, by 12.5 long. But the ad itself looks like is 11 3/4 long by 8.5 wide. So, but I just think it's great. Very cool. And believe it or not, I have a 1965 brownie, I believe, for sale. I brought it a little while back.
Yep.
And that's why I grabbed it. I was like, I know what that is.
She wasn't thinking about food.
I was not. My husband was like, "Why are you buying that?" I was like, "Because I have one of those for sale." So, all right. Seeing no interest, we're gonna pass on the 1900s advertisement, and that was my 3. Thank you guys for looking.
Okay. Then we'll come over here.
All right.
Hello. All right, so my invoicing will be, I'm going to start after the sale, finishing up entering, and then this week I'll be wrapping and packing, and then getting the invoices out. So probably this weekend invoices will go out for the month of March. And the next show I have coming up is Thursday, 7:45 p.m. I may come on early because if you remember, Roy from Just Not Included, he's not able to do his show right now, so Janice is doing hers earlier, so maybe I'll come on a little earlier. And we're working our way through my shelves here, clearing them out. So, hi Thomas, welcome in. So, what do I have first? Oh, okay. We'll get this going. And it takes a second for it to come up. Okay. First item I have is very cute little Kappa Diamante piece. It's a little water can.
That is pretty.
And
Nice.
see about that. Now, there was one. There's a little chippy in there. And I think that was the only one. These are so delicate. It's very, very hard to find them without a little something. But my favorite thing about these is these are all they're handmade. So when you look at the pieces, like when you look at this one up close, you can see that's like the artist's fingerprints.
It is.
I love that. I think it's so neat.
It is cool.
And you'll find that in even the leaves. That's not a chip. That's just because they're all so hand painted. It just didn't get painted down there. But again, these are all hand painted. So even if someone made like 8 of them, all 8 of them are going to look a little different. So very cute piece. And this is about 5.5 inches tall, and at the widest, it is about 4.5 wide from here to here. So that's a sweet little piece.
That is so sweet. And to have just that little teeny tiny chip on one leaf is amazing.
And that's nothing a little Sharpie can't fix.
Right. But even if you don't fix it, you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's unnoticeable.
It's right off to the side, and the end of this one also has white in it, so it just kind of looks like it's white at the end.
Right.
So that's my first one. All right, we'll pass on that one. Second,
It's very sweet if y'all change your mind.
Okay. Well, my next piece is really fun. It's a cute little duck on a nest. It's a little, I think it's meant to be like a soup dish, but it's got the little baby.
Oh my goodness.
And the baby is the spoon.
Oh, that's cute.
And lots of times the spoon is missing, so I was very excited to find it together.
That is adorable.
So it's a very sweet piece. And this is, I'm going to show the bottom for the mark. This is, it's, I don't know if it's going to show very well, but it's from Portugal. Hopefully you can make that out. It says something and then Portugal over here.
Huh. Yeah, you can see the Portugal.
And then this is hand painted from my research. Now you can see on the spoon there is, I mean, this is an older piece. It's very vintage. It does have the crazing on it. It's a little hard to show on this spoon there. And there's even the crazing in here. I probably wouldn't use this for soup, but I would display it and then hide stuff in it.
Right.
So, just so cute. I couldn't leave it behind. So,
It's awesome.
very, very cute. Oh, let me give you some measurements. The base of this is about 6.5 inches long at the bottom. And let's see, at the widest is about 4 inches. So, but there's no interest there. We'll move to the side. Very gently, we'll move it to the side. Okay, and then I have a really fun little. Now there is a little bit of wear on the outside of the front of the box or packaging. There's the back. So these are all the things that the company made. And then inside is the little, like, I don't think any of these were, yeah, none were broken off, so it's still complete. I mean, I wouldn't use them, but
Right.
it's still neat. So I'm pretty sure that this is the sutures, because it's not, I mean, looking at the list of all the other things it could be. Pre-cuts. Yeah. So, well, that was just a little fun piece of,
How about that?
yeah, vintage history, medical history. So, and I have it in a nice little bag so it stays protected. And it's, oh, let me get you these. This is, it's about 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. So, really cute. So we'll pass on that, and we'll bring Uni up for her next round.
It's
You
already
ready?
my turn.
Are you ready, Freddie?
I'm not ready. I'm just kidding. All right. Let's see. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? I go this way. I found something wonderful again. And again, I thought it was Fenton when I found it. But it's not. I found another Dugan.
How about that?
Go figure, right? It's going to be a starting bid. Oh, well, it would help if I was actually typing in the right spot. All right, girlfriend, let's do this over again. Okay, starting bid of 25 whole dollars. This is another antique. It is stellar. It was a pattern I didn't recognize. And like I said, I thought it was Fenton, but got it home, researched it, and I'm like, well, I'll be ding dang donged. It is Dugan.
Beautiful. Look at that pattern.
That
You
pattern
never
is
see that.
gorgeous. It is called the double stem rose. It's gorgeous. It is, of course, the marigold color. Done from 1900 to 1919. And the bottom and even up in here, you can see it, and I don't know if it'll show on camera, but it does glow green like crazy down here, all through the pedestal. And then if you catch it at the right angle here, well, here in person, I can see it glowing green along the top. But it's beautiful. And it does fit on my head. Oh, this is kind of Devo-ish.
I was gonna say it looks like that group
Correct
with the red
that wit. Hey, and I danced with it on my head without breaking it. Score one for the unicorn. It is beautiful though, guys. Over 100 years old. Beautiful iridescence still on it. You've got that darker color, which is your age. This beautiful. It is, let's see, 7 3/4 inches in width, and it is 4 inches tall. And the base is 4 inches wide. So it is a lovely, lovely piece. Again, not a pattern that I recognized that I knew about. Well, now I know about it. But I was just real happy because I got it at a good price. And I think they might have had it put down that it was Fenton. I don't know. I took the paper off of it and cleaned it off, and yeah, you can still see a little bit of sticker schmooze right up in here that needs to be taken off. It almost looks like there's a little flea bite chip right in here, but it is not. It is just schmooze that I'm getting off. And then there's a little bump in the glass right in here. That's Maker. That's part of it. But it's a beautiful piece. It is an antique. So for a starting bid of 25, if anyone is interested. But seeing no interest, we'll set it to the side. Put it to the side. Alright, what's next? Ooh, I have something cute. Something that I don't usually pick up, but I couldn't resist him. I have a Mickey Mouse.
No.
He is very, very cute. He's a starting bid of $8 whole. The first thing I'll show you is the mark on the bottom, copyright Disney, made in Japan. And he is a little ceramic Mickey.
Oh, he's so cute.
The paint is in excellent condition. I don't know the age on this. This could be newer, could be older. Not sure, but I thought he was very well done. His eyes kind of look like the older style Mickey.
Mm.
But again, he is marked on the bottom. He is ceramic. No chips or cracks or flea bites. There are a couple little marks, of course, down there. He was, he sat on something. But other than that,
I
he's
get on makeup all the
beautiful.
time.
Yep, I saw him. I said, well, I'm going to get him. I tried to pick up a few different things this time around when we went shopping. He is 4 inches in height. And at his widest, he is 3 inches wide. So he's a cute little guy. And just the paint is stellar. Nice and shiny. No chips, no anything, no skips in the paint. His little yellow shoes. There's his tail. Poke him in the tail. Poke him. Oh. Look, they even made his tail kind of go down into his shoe.
Wow.
But this little Mickey can be yours for $8 whole.
Eight whole dollars.
All right. See no interest. We'll pass on Mr. Mickey. We'll set him to the
Huh?
side. All right. Number 3. Oh, this one I researched it today and could not figure out the maker. I'm just gonna simply put picture. It's a buy it now 20. Me not knowing who it is your gain more than likely. I feel and believe that this is EAPG. And there's a couple reasons for it. Number one is kind of this style here that it has. The loopy, loopy, loopy. The bottom, don't know. I tried looking that up, can't figure it out. It's not lead crystal, it doesn't have the ding ding. It is older glass, but the other thing is, let me see. Get this going here, and hopefully I don't blind everybody, all the high heck. Come on, little thing, don't fight with me. You can see it glows green like crazy. Come on, show it. Well, this is blowing it out, guys, but it has quite a bit of green to it. Maybe if I use my littler one, it'll show a little bit better. Nope, of course not. You're going to fight that too. But you can
Always.
see it right there. But it does glow green, guys, I promise you. Does show a little bit of micro scratching in there, like it had something, you know, that they stirred with it. But I thought it's the shape that interests me really.
It's very pretty.
It reminds me of kind of the Kanawha pictures where they shaped them up like this, or there's another maker that did that. Viking, I think, or Ellie Smith, one of the two, I don't know. But it's gorgeous. It's all very clear, very well done glass. The only decoration it really has are these little loopies here on the bottom. You can see right through it. You can see my face right through it. And then there's your bottom. No marks that I know of. No chips, cracks, or flea bites. And it's awesome. I think this would look beautiful on a bar cart. With one of those kind of glass tall mixed doodads.
Yeah.
I think it would just be beautiful. This would be a great daiquiri pitcher. Or even a martini pitcher.
It's just a beautiful picture.
Yeah, anything you want it to be. Or in the morning for your breakfast orange juice. That would be a way to show it off for sure. It's a buy it now of $20.
Body. Beautiful,
Right.
beautiful piece.
Sure is. But seeing no interest, we shall pass. And that was my 3.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Look at Mark. Look at him there.
You love me, Mommy.
All right. I have a 1994 Campbell's tin. I thought it was cute. Looks like a little tomato soup can. No dents, no rust.
Oh wow, that's super clean.
It is super clean. You wouldn't know that it was from 1994, that it's 32 years old. That's awesome. There's the back. And it says copyright 1994. There we go, 1994 Campbell Soup Company. It's really cute, really nice. Use it to hide things. It's small enough you can put mints in your purse. You can do an assemblage with it. All kinds of things.
You could put a little needle and thread and a couple of buttons. You got a little sewing kit in your purse to go.
That's right. You can keep your change in it.
A couple of aspirin.
$5. Yeah. All kinds of things. $5 if we have any interest in the little 10. Okay, we're going to move that to the side. And then my next one is a start of $8. And it is called The Letter. And it is a plaque. It says The Letter, and then it says, "Dear friend, how are you? I just had to send a note to tell you how much I care about you. I saw you yesterday as you were talking with your friends. I waited all day hoping you would want to talk to me too. I gave you a sunset to close your day and a cool breeze to rest you, and I waited. You never came. It hurt me, but I still love you because I am your friend. I saw you sleeping, on and on and on." I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's very long. But I love you, your friend, Jesus. It's very cute, very sweet. It is 8 3/4. 8.5. It is 8.5 by 6.5. And it does have a place on the back to where you can hang it. I just thought it was very nice. Very, very nice. It's a start of $8. If we have any interest. Okay. And then next up, who loved the 60s? Anybody? All right. I have a magazine, TV, radio, mirror. Here it is. The whole thing. So, Ryan O'Neal, have I been too bold with my wife? Probably she divorced you. King Sisters tears soften gangster's heart. Vince Edwards' sin drives pregnant wife to court. Janet Lennon marrying poor boy. What the Lennon sisters really think of him. About that. This is from November of 1965, and it is intact. Open it up. You got a butane ad. Remember when they had cigarette ads and stuff in magazines? You never find that today. Earl Wilson's Inside Story. How about that? What can we kind of... Whirlwind. Lana Wood. Who is Natalie Wood's pretty and talented younger sister? We'll go through, get this, a marriage, a child, and divorce in the first season of ABC's Long Hot Summer. Paul Geary will play her better half, ? And we wonder if all this season's shows will be rapid fire in their dealings with major characters. Look at all these pictures. Look at all these pictures.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And like I said, the magazine is intact. When people look like real people,
Well, and when you didn't have to wonder if they were AI or
oh,
not.
there's Babs. Look at there. Look how young she was.
Oh, wow.
Look at her there. Look at that. Very cool. What marriage does to lovers. How about that? Lies. My husband have never looked like that. Look at these ads. Ads down the sides. What's on the inside cover? Reward. Reward. For what?
For a Liberty
For
coin.
certain coins, we pay up to certain amounts. Oh, yeah, the Liberty. 1804 silver dollar. There was 19,000 minted and only 12 accounted for in 1965. Where are the rest? They're worth $11,750 a piece. And then, of course, we have Winston's. Everybody needs their Winston.
Right.
So, all right. Awesome piece of history. Let's see, and no interest. We're going to pass on the magazine. And that was my 3.
It
Thank
was.
you guys for looking. It was.
Okay. So we'll come back over here. And I'll get my first item this round. And just remember, if we passed on anything and you change your mind, you just put it in the chat.
Yep, at any time.
You.
So I have, this is a dish I've shown before. And this, let me show you the bottom here. So you can see the maker's mark there. And let's see. Yep. So then we have the whole matching dish.
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
So I'll measure the top here. This is about 9 inches across. And then it is about almost 5 inches tall with to the top here. So, and it's very clean on the inside. And I'll give you an up close. Now these are so I think these are, it's transfers, but it has like hand painted highlights. So like, I think the flowers, let me show it, are transferred, but then you'll see there's painting on it. It's hand painted to kind of highlight parts of it.
That is so pretty.
And go back to the white here. And that's just, so I'm schmoosies. I would say the only wear is really on the handle. There's a little bit of gold missing. But yeah, you can see here more where that lighter white is. That's hand painted on there. Mute that.
Starting bid of 14. This is a beautiful dish. Absolutely beautiful.
And I like that the handle isn't the same from this side to this side. It's just different. So. Very pretty piece. Look, and if there's no interest, I'll put that to this side over here.
Okay.
Alright, and then okay. So I have a couple, I think one is vintage and the other two are antique for these postcards. So the first one, this one's kind of fun. It's from Disney.
Oh, Chippendale.
Nail, but it squeaks.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
And someone
Chippendale.
did actually send this. So
Oh, wow.
this was mailed to someone.
How about
And then-
that?
Disneyland, yep.
The all-wag monorail. So they were telling about their vacation in Disney. So that's the first one. All right, your second one. This one is from the World War I time period.
Oh, wow.
And someone had this like in their scrapbook because you can see it had the little mounting things on it, but it was never mailed. It was just, unless like this was in an envelope.
Wow.
So, and then this is like hand embroidered here. It's beautiful. Just know that this is not securely mounted on there. It does come off, but if you like mount this on something, or if you I have it in a little protector bag here that you can keep it in, but it's beautiful. It's beautifully done. I love the flower.
Beautiful.
Well, I just sent him up to visit with Lou while I took my turn, but he'll come back at the end. I'm sure of it. I haven't been home all day, so. And then this is the last one. This one is an antique. This is from 1906. It was never mailed as a postcard, but it was mailed to someone because it says sent to Aunt Doris, 1906, from Uncle Bill Whitney. And so there's the back there. And then here is the front.
Oh my goodness.
Cat eyes just follow you. Now you
Look
can
at
see
that.
there's a little spring in there, and I think it was supposed to make noise. It doesn't anymore. I don't want to like expand to see if it can be fixed, but it's like it keeps looking at you.
Yeah. You could frame that and it would just be following you everywhere.
Yep. I think it was so cute. I mean, obviously it's a little worn, but I mean, it's 120 years old. So, but yeah.
My spring would be busted at 122.
So that is, oops, let's see. We'll get that. So that is your third choice. So we have the Disney, World War One France, or the kitty.
Awesome choices.
Yeah, those are cute.
Yeah.
There you go, Thomas. You can buy her a present.
Yeah,
It's
another.
a great idea.
She'll be like, that cat's freaking me out.
Right?
Okay. And okay, I'm not really sure what to call this. So I'm just calling it that. Oh, yeah. So this is probably a very strange thing to offer, but someone may be able to use it. So I got this and it came as a 2-pack, and I only used one. And I don't know its original purpose, but what I used it for, I feel like you could put this if you needed something to hold like in your shower because the water can go through it.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought it was.
I put a T-post like in the middle of my chicken's play yard, and I hung this on there, and this way I would put greens for them so they wouldn't scatter everywhere. And I had a little higher so they'd have to kind of jump at it, give them a little enrichment. So, but you can use it for, whatever.
Right.
But I just thought, but it was a 2-pack, and the one that I had used, I gave to my friends that, when I finally, came to realize I was not going to be getting chickens again, I gave her like all my chicken stuff, but her enclosure's really small, and I don't think she's actually used this. She just tossed it on the ground. So, to each their own, and then it folds up nice, so if you don't need it, I don't know, maybe you've got kids and they play with balls, you can store their balls in there, and
It'd be good if you have a cabinet to hang that on the door and put like your aluminum foil and your cling wrap
oh yeah, yep.
and wax paper and your
Bathtub toys.
there you go.
Drain.
Bathtub toys.
So this is about 8.5 inches wide, and then let me get that here. About 5 1/4 this way, and then the height on the back is 14.5 inches, and front here it is about 9 3/4 from here to here. So just a little useful. Maybe if you use reuse shopping bags, you can stick them in there, and they're easy to get to. And if you need something to put stuff in, I got you covered.
There you go.
So that was my third item. So thank you everyone for looking. And let's see. Well, we're gonna bring over Yuri. It's your turn again.
All right. I have, let's see. These are vintage from the 1990s. Whoever thought we'd be saying vintage from the 1990s? Right? These are Godinger, let's see, lead crystal goblets. So I'm just going to put goblets in here just to shorten it up a little bit. And it is 2 for $10. Great deal, guys, on these. Um, they are called the Lexington, and this is my inventory tag on there. I've had these a good long while. They are lead crystal goblets. I did have 3. One was purchased, so I'm offering up the last 2. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites in these. They're in gorgeous condition. You could use these as risers if you didn't want to use them as goblets. You could do whatever you want. Oh, I have my little sticker in there from the sale. Get out of there, sticker. I will wipe them down and clean them out before you get them. But they are gorgeous. They catch the light beautifully. And I always say Godinger or Godinger, however you say it.
No.
It's quality crystal, guys. It's lead crystal, gorgeous stuff. It's got some weight to it. The goblets are 7 1/4 inches in height. Across the top, they measure 4 1/2 inches wide, and their little bases are 3 1/2 inches wide. So there are 2 of them for $10. They do sell for a lot more than this. I figured somebody want to give them a good home and get them away from my dust. Because like I said, I've probably had these 1.5 years, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And they've been pushed in a corner, and I kept forgetting to bring them out to sale, so I'm like, somebody would have a use for them. And hey, if there's just you and somebody else in your household, there you go. 2 glasses, matching glasses. You don't have to buy a big, huge set of these, because I think normally they would probably come in a set of 4 to 6. But beautifully done, guys. No signs, no obvious signs of wear. There's no scratches in them. I can see right through there in the bottom. Woohoo!
It's really pretty.
They are. They're nice. Sorry, don't want to do that. All right. Let's see. No interest will pass, but keep them in mind, guys, because it is a good deal. $5 basically a piece.
Right.
All right, my next one, I have something kind of interesting. It's not something I usually pick up, but these intrigued me. It's jewelry. It is, the brand name is Swank, and as far as I know, these are vintage, could be from the 1990s, they could be a little bit older. The starting bid of $10, and it is a set. It's a tie-tack set. And I don't know how well they'll show, but you can see they're kind of black with like little chips or something in there. And this is your tie-tack. These are your cufflinks, actually.
Wow.
But what I thought was interesting about these is when I hit them with the black light, they glowed. They do turn green. They're all intact. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. They look like, you know, if they were ever used, I'd be shocked. They're all attached in here. Let me see if I can get the back out.
Are those little pieces of abalone shell?
Abalone. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what little chips of what are in there.
No, it looks like little stones. It's very cute.
Mhm. But they're very cool, very simple. But I just thought it was a beautiful set for $10.
Mm-hmm.
These are quite large, the tie tacks themselves. And well, actually, this is the tie tack. These are the cufflinks. I keep saying it wrong. Men's jewelry is not my forte. But they come in the original box, and the original box is in darn good condition.
Very beautiful set.
Looks like there was a mark or something here, but it's kind of... But yes, it does say Swank on the inside, well taken care of. All right, seeing no interest in that one, we will pass. We'll set that one to the side. That's something different. All right, For my third item, I have, and it's funny because the vendor that I got this from, they left the original price tag on it, and I didn't never even pay attention to that. All I saw was what they were selling it for, and I said, "Oh, I'll buy this." It is an art glass flower. It's going to be a starting bid of $10. I guess I don't know who made this, but this came from Kohl's because there was a Kohl's sticker on the back of it saying that the original price of this was $18. But it is an art glass flower. It's beautifully done.
It's got beautiful coloring.
Kind of like that taupe or maybe coffee cream kind of color. It's iridescent. It's got the beautiful kind of iridescent brown here. In person, you can see that it shines a little bit more than it's showing here. But I just thought it was a beautiful piece for display. You know, you set it like this, you're looking at the flower. Maybe you could have something spilling out of it, like a jewelry or a necklace. You could use it for jewelry display. Or setting like this, a little off-centered. You can still see the flower, but you can also see the curly-Q details there. You can see the striping in the glass, the white and the clear, and a little bit of the brown.
Very, very pretty.
It's just a very pretty flower.
It is. And it's glass.
Yeah, it's glass, of course. Yay, glass. Who me buy glass? Never. All right, it is 7.5 inches at its widest. It is 5 inches at its tallest. And then the portion on the back is about 3 inches. But it does, you know, stable base there for it to set on. And I've seen people use these as displays in their cases for jewelry, hanging jewelry off of them, or putting perfume bottles right in front of them.
Oh, yeah. That's
There's a
true.
lot you could do with this. It would go beautifully on a vanity as well. $10 starting bid if there's any interest. Beautiful little, you can see the tooled out edges here too. And they've got a very faint brown amber color to them. All right, seeing no interest because my arms are starting to hurt. We will pass. Yeah, I'm like, hold it out. We'll pass. That was my 3. Thank you guys.
Okay. I caught him. Don't worry.
Puppy on her lap.
I have a start of $8. It is for a piece of glass. It is a beautiful piece of Indiana roseware that has been turned into Goofus glass. It's gorgeous. And it has a lot of its paint left. Most of the paint loss is right here. Right here. And you can see it right there. Other than that, it is in really good condition. And I think it is beautiful. Stop it. But it is 9.5 inches in diameter. It is 2 3/4 inches deep. Absolutely beautiful roseware by Indiana Glass. Painted by Goofus Glass. Only this time it really does make the glass look really pretty. Really pretty. It doesn't always. This is from the early 1900s, 1900 to 1920. So it is an antique for $8 start. Yeah, that's what I put on there.
That's nice.
Beautiful. Make a beautiful display just like that right there. Put some light behind it. Anybody? Okay. We're going to pass on that. And my next item is going to be a choice. And it is a choice of $5. It is pretty when it's done right. There's some pieces that they just did the wrong parts of it, and they should have just done it all. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I have a choice of Campbell's Soup ads. Now, I will mount these, and they will come in plastic. So your first one, these are from the 60s. The first one is Campbell Up, and a sandwich for lunch today. So that's that. Very, very cute. Hi, Jane. And here's what the back is. There's Rembrandt, Vermeer, Pals, you name it, Bass says.
Hi, Jane. Welcome in.
He's something. So that's your first choice for $5.
Those kids look like they've seen something. They can't unsee.
Your second one has all the soups and kettles. H Red Kettle Dry. There's the back. Says you'll be mildly amazed. This one, someone's written 62 down here on the bottom. So that's one side and that's the other. And then going the wrong direction. Your third choice is when you have a sandwich, Campbell Up. And it says Campbell Up in the bowl. What does it say? Campbell Up is the delicious way to say fuel up, perk up, pep up, soup up. Just put Campbell's chicken with rice next to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you've got a hot, balanced lunch.
Alrighty.
Those are your three choices. That one, or that one, whichever side. And then that one.
Very cute.
They are cute. And like I said, I will board them and put them in plastic if there's any interest. All right, we're going to pass on those. And my final item this round, let me see. This is going to be a start of $10. Jane, don't look. Jane has a weakness like I do. But look at it. Her hair needs some help. Look at this face. Oh my gosh, she's 60s glamour. Look at that face. Look at that eyeshadow.
That's
Yep.
definitely 60s. So cute.
Yep.
Now this is a crocheted 3-piece. Looks like it's handmade. So this is a jacket, and then you have a what do they call it? A dickie. That's what it is. Not a real turtleneck, but it looks like one. And then you have the dress. No, it's 4 pieces. It's got a 4-piece outfit. So the white sash turtleneck, you've got the red jacket, you've got the red skirt that has beautiful fur on the bottom of it. And then underneath, she has some trousers. Got some little trousers there.
That's so cute.
She's not naked under there. I have not looked her over for a date because I didn't want to mess with her clothes. There's nothing on her buttocks. Let's see if I see anything on her back. There's something up in there. Made in China. She was made in China. That's what she says. And that's all I see. Her head is not marked. So, but she has an awesome 60s mullet.
There you go.
She is. I don't know if maybe she had like a muff that fit on her head because her hair is pretty flat. It needs
There
to be
might have
fluffed
been.
up. It needs to be fluffed up. And then you've got the long hair in the back. Like I said, it's a mullet. So I bet you she had a hat on, but she don't need one. You just fluff her hair up. She's so cute. Look at her. She is completely movable. Her arms and her legs do move. Ooh, she's cute. Her eyes, they do open and close. They do close and open. I don't know how tall she is. She's a love her. She is 15 inches long. What she is. So, but when I saw her eyeshadow, I had to have her. She's not awesome. All right. If there is no interest, we will pass on her. I don't know why. She has a kind of a potpourri smell to it. But we will pass, and that was my 3.
And we'll do that. And we'll do that. And I'll wait. There it is. Okay. So my next item is another Capodimonte. So I'll show you the bottom here. And this, as you can see, it's, you know, the basket. It has some beautiful lilies in it. I think they're lilies. Not a flowerologist, but they look like lilies to me.
A virologist.
So very sweet. This one, I I don't recall. I think there was one little right there. And then one in the back in the end right there. And that was really it. Other than that, you got the whole. I love the blue and yellow together.
It's very pretty. So I could take some measurements here. This is about 5 inches tall, and at the widest here,
And if you buy both, you can have a set.
yeah, it's about 5 inches wide as well. So, but very sweet piece. I like that you got the bud here, and then this one's just starting to bud. Very cute. Very detailed.
Yep, that's what I was just gonna say. Detailed.
That's what you get with the hand molding, and I'm sure this was, well, they used a tool, I'm sure, not their
Yeah.
fingernail or something, but,
Yeah.
scrape that in and I'm
You
making
never
art, Mom.
know. Sure, why not? You know what? You got to use them for something.
They grow out the toenails and they just use them to shape the pottery.
God.
So,
Why not?
yeah. So there's that piece there. That one to the side. Gently. Okay. And let's see. My next one. Oop, oop. I got another duck.
Duck.
So this is actually, I'll show you that back there. It's actually a Fitz and Floyd piece.
Oh,
Duck's having some asparagus. He's like, this is the best treat. So I actually got this from another seller, and I had it in my hutch, but the schnauzers are taking over, so stuff I don't use has
something has to go. You know what? It'd be the same way in my house with the boxers.
So, and now there are the holes there, so you can hang it if you want. Now I will say, when this was shipped to me, there was chipping on the back here, if you can see. But when you have it up like this, you can't see it at all. I do have the piece. I'm happy to glue it on if you want, but I figure you can't even see it. And when you're serving on it, you can't see it. If you were to use this for serving, then, but so let's see here. We've got, just to get some measurement for you.
Where's little Debbie? She got all the ducks.
Right?
So this is about 11 inches across this way. And then for height, we've got about 8 1/4 from the bottom to the tail here. So, just a very cute little piece. I mean, how often do you see a duck eating asparagus?
Right.
That's what got me to buy it. So, all the feathers are really detailed in there and very cute. So,
It's adorable.
The duck is trying to eat healthy.
Yeah.
Right. The duck is better than you are. Yes, we know. It's at least better than me because I'm eating pizza right now. Chef Matt made it.
Okay. So I have another bit of little vintage kind of pocket piece, we'll say. So here's the back. And
Dryhopper?
yeah, and they were lipstick tissues for your handbag from Kleenex.
How about that? You can dab your lipstick.
Yep, and they're all still intact.
How about that?
So, and then when they,
That is fantastic.
It's a great piece of advertising.
Somebody better snatch that up. Because if I do, my husband will say, "You don't even wear lipstick."
Yeah.
like, yeah, but if I did, I wouldn't use this.
Not that we need it nowadays with the stuff that we've got that stays on forever.
Yeah, there's a little bit of wear up here from where it bends, but not really at the bottom, just kind of up at the top. But it's in really great condition. This is about 3 inches this way, and about 1 3/4 this way. Yeah. So that was the other.
Did you have any idea where that company was from?
Nope. And it doesn't say anything on here either. Do you know where it's from?
No,
Oh.
I wondered.
I thought you were pop quizzing me.
No.
F-R-I-E or E-I?
It's EI, which that throws me off because I before E except after C.
Yeah.
Fryhofer's lipstick tissues.
Well, they're for bread. That was the lipstick tissues were.
Yeah. This was like I guess they gave you a gift when you got bread or something. Here, let me pull it out. Or maybe they were giving this out to convince you to buy their bread.
Yeah.
They must have teamed up with Kleenex.
Fryhofer's bread. Oh, they're still in business.
Not telling you anything.
That screams 50s for sure, though.
I think Wonder Bread is from Massachusetts because I know there used to be a Wonder Bread factory in Natick, Mass. And my grandfather used to go there and get the bread that was like one day past the date.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It says founded in 1884 by Charles Fryhofer in Philadelphia, the baking company grew from a local family bakery into a prominent northeastern U.S. brand known for fresh delivery. It expanded to New York in 1913. It became famous for quality bread and chocolate chip cookies, ultimately becoming part of Bimbo Bakeries by 2008.
Oh, wow.
Bimbo's the one with like the white teddy bear kind of
Yes,
mascot.
Bimbo was very popular in Mexico. That was the bread. No, in fact, when we would talk about the differences in bread in Mexico, we would call it pan bimbo, which is basically bimbo bread.
Oh, interesting.
But you differentiate it from the other types of bread that you would buy at the store, like your bolillo rolls and your other stuff. So, yeah.
Hmm. We're all learning tonight.
That's right.
All right, that was
But,
my three, so we're gonna go back to uni.
Okie dokie dokie. I have a swung base choice. Oh, well, it helps if you spell swung base right, not swug. That sounds really. Anybody want a swug base? Swug. All right. Let's see. It is a starting bid of 15 for choice. These are gorgeous, and guess what? They're Dugan. Took me a while to figure it out today. One is a little bit shorter than the other, so let me get a quick measurement so I can tell you what is what. This one is 11 and a half inches, so this one's 11 and a half inches tall. The pattern, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it really well, but there's kind of like a little swirl going up the sides. That is called pulled loop.
Oh,
This pattern was introduced in 1912. On this one, there's a little bubble in the glass. Otherwise, no issues, no chips, flea bites, cracks, anything. The other one is a little, like I said, it's a little bit taller. And this one's 12 inches tall. And then the base on both of them is the same. The base would be 3.5. This one doesn't have the bubble or anything on there. Now, these can qualify as EAPG as well as swung. Why? Because they were pressed and then they were pulled out of the mold, and a lot of them were swung to get the elongation. A lot of people will say, okay, this isn't EAPG, it's just swung. However you want to refer to it, because people are going to differ on what they say. They're gorgeous. These are clear glass, but they both do glow very nicely. I don't know if it's going to show it there. Trying to get... I love this big one for showing the glow, because in person it really shows it. See, there you go. But it also, it's so bright that it can blow out the camera. So I apologize, guys, but yes, these do glow. So about 1912, 1920 time frame, I want to say, on these. Because just because it was introduced in 1912 doesn't mean these came from that exact year.
right.
They could have been made a little bit later. But they are antique, they are gorgeous. No chips, cracks, or flea bites at $15. Hi, Geneva. At $15 starting bid for your choice of them, which the choice is basically a little shorter, a little taller. Beautiful condition.
hi Geneva, welcome in.
Beautiful bottoms. The bottoms were what were really throwing me off in the beginning. Because I went through like 3 other different glass companies thinking it was Flint, thinking it was US Glass, thinking it was somebody else. And finally I found it in the Dugan on the EAPG site. So it has these beautiful ribs that are coming up here from the bottom, which come up here to the top and give it its ruffled edge appearance. And then here, yeah, looking down through it, you can see those pulled loops. Very clean. They did have a little bit of residue in them. We thought they might be a little sick, but Todd washed them for me today, and they came out just as clear as could be. I see Leslie in at 15.
Beautiful.
There are a couple of straw marks in them. In this one, which I think this one is the shorter one, you can see a mark right there. It looks like a scratch. It is not. It's a mold mark. And there's another mold mark right over here on this part.
Gorgeous.
Let's see if there's any mold markings on this one. This one's dead clear, no mold markings that I can see. On the bottom as well, where the press is, it looks like there's cracks there, but that's not. Those are the press lines. So if there is no other interest, we can call that down to Leslie.
Going once. Going twice. A last call. So to Leslie for 15. Congratulations, Leslie.
Leslie, which one would you like? The shorter one or the taller one? The taller. All right, gotcha. So there is one left if anybody else is interested. This is the shorter one. Again, this one does have the mold marks here on it. And it does have the bubble down here on the bottom that's inside the glass. You're welcome, Leslie. Thank you. Still a beautiful piece, also antique. So it's still available if anybody would like to claim it. But we'll go ahead and pass on that and set it to the side. And then let me get this one set aside for Leslie. Hubby will yell at me if I don't put your name on it. Who'd you sell it to?
Whoever I want. No.
I sold it to somebody. I'm sorry. Nah, he's not that bad. Okay, this next piece, I'm just going to type in buy it now of 15 and I'll explain it to you. Actually, no, it's not a buy it now of 15. Hold on, let me erase that because I got too excited with my price. It's a buy it now of 10. See, good things come to those who wait. I believe this is a hobbyist piece. So I'm going to show you the inside of it. It is ceramic. But based on the way that it's painted, I believe it's a hobbyist piece.
Wow.
But it's a beautiful bluebird. They did an excellent job. Whoever painted this. It's very lightweight. So I can't use the excuse of a pass because my arms hurt. But it is a beautiful bluebird on a little branch with some oak leaves and the little acorns and then a brown base. And they did try and kind of soften the brown with it. Looks like a little bit of gold maybe or bronze because there's your brown on the inside. Looks a lot different on this side. It did have a little bit of dust. They did clean it up. But I thought it was beautiful. I love bluebirds. I love seeing them in the spring. Their color's amazing. It's just a nice pop of color. Yeah, it's an Angie bird. But usually when I find things like this and they're intact, I pick them up because I know people like to collect these. I have some in my bathroom that I have set in my window, blue jays and stuff, because we have a lot of blue jays here too. And I think I'm going to start collecting woodpeckers if I can find them. Not woody, the real ones. But I thought for a buy it now of 10, this is an awesome piece. It's not signed. There's no signature or any date or anything on it that would tell me when it was made. But I believe they did a really good job. The paint's not running all over the place, you know, in different places. And the bluebird's very detailed. The eyes are done, the little beak, the stippling here on the white. Oh, let me tell you how tall it is right quick. It's got some height, but simply because its tail is sticking up in the air. It's 7.5 inches tall. At its widest, which is the base, it is 4.5 inches wide. Again, very lightweight. Very nice piece. Buy it now of $10. And look, there's bird booty. Bird booty, no poop. No poop. This is the best bird you can have. No poop.
Right.
No.
because they do that a lot.
Yeah, they do. All right, seeing no interest, we'll take the non-poopy bird away. No poopies. All right, for my third one. This is the first time I think I've actually picked up a King's Crown piece. If you don't know what King's Crown is, it's a brand of glass or a style, a pattern, I think. I can't remember who makes it. This might be Adams and Company. I'm not 100% sure. Very early maker of King's Crown. It is the toothpick holder. This is flashed, but the flash is in fantastic condition. There's just a little spot there. No big scratches or anything on it. So it is small, but it also does glow green beautifully, which is why I'm kind of leaning towards the whole Adams and Company. Well, here we go, blowing it out again. Okay, you're not going to work. We're not using you, meanie. Oh, and then you're not going to show. It does glow green, though, guys, I promise you. I'm not going to tell you it glows when it don't. So it's just a little toothpick holder. It probably is an antique if it was made by Adams and Company, because they were not in business for very long. It is almost just a wee shade under 2 3/4 inches tall. The opening across the top is 2 inches, and the base is also 2 inches. There's the other reason why I think it's Adams and Company, is that on the bottom. So to my knowledge, it's based from what I found is I believe Adams and Company. Just very well done. Has manganese in the glass. And for $10, I'm like, you can't beat it if you have a toothpick collection, a toothpick holder collection. It'd be beautiful. It catches the light beautifully as well. It's not heavy. And like I said, the flash is in awesome condition. You generally don't find the flashing on these old pieces in good condition. Not as good as condition as this. There's always scratches in it. All right, seeing no interest, I will pass on that one. And that was my 3. Thank you, guys.
Alright. I have another magazine for you. This one's going to be a start of $14. This one is a photo play magazine, and it is from May of 1951. It's a special travel issue, and it is Liz Taylor, spoiled brat or mixed up teenager. Here is your cover. This is intact. Do what?
I said maybe a little of both.
There you go. This is held together with tape, so it is still intact, but it's hanging on by a thread. You've got Hollywood Party Line. Oh, look at this. Look at these ads. Look at these ads. Like awesome. Oh. Just fantastic. What is this? Oh, this is Susan. I don't know who Susan is. It's just somebody. I don't feel like reading the whole article. Little family pictures. Somebody knows who that is.
She looks familiar. I just can't think of her name, full name.
Here is Audie and Pamela Archer.
Hmm.
Let's get to. Let's see here. Oh wow, all the different ads. Yes, this is Mona Freeman of Paramount's Dear Brat says there's so much variety in the cut and style of today's fashions that it's important to choose your lingerie with care.
Ooh.
How about that? How about that?
Well, alrighty then.
Awesome. A start of $14 if there's any interest. Otherwise, we'll pass on that. I just thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm. Very cute.
I have, how about, y'all want some glass?
Glass.
Fun chat. I have a hand-painted Lancaster stacked glass 3-footed bowl in the K pattern, and it is beautiful. It's going to start at $12. Here's what it looks like.
Oh, I really like that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's the bottom. It is not real deep. It is shallow. Let's see just how shallow it is. The diameter is 10 inches. It's a 10-inch diameter, and it is 1 3/4 inches tall. It has the beautiful hand-painted flowers. And they are painted on the back side. Very beautiful. No chips, no cracks. The painting is in impeccable condition. Absolutely beautiful. All 3 sides are in almost perfect condition. It's gorgeous. For a starting bid of $12. Anybody? All right. Oh, I see Jane in for 12. Jane, you're starting a new box. Your box went out today. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Okay. You let me know when you'd like me to start counting it down. If anyone else is interested, they just need to come in at 13 or higher.
We can start counting it down at any time.
Okay. Do going once. Going twice. Nope. Here we go. A last call. And so to Jane.
Congratulations,
$12.
Mrs. Jane.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. And let's see, I have this one's really cool. This one's going to start at 18. And I have a 1924 Jello advertisement. It is matted. And here it is. I'll try to get the glare off of it. So here we go.
Is that old King Cole?
It is. So it says America's most favorite dessert. And it says, Old King Cole was a merry old soul and also a wise old fellow who seldom ate without a plate of dainty, tasty jello. A royal plan for a royal man, a royal dish quoth he. See how it sits and shakes in fits of laughter just like me. I thought that was really funny. It was really cool. So it's in great condition. Again, it is from 1924. And it's a start of $18 if we have any interest.
It's very cute.
It is. It's matted on black. Body. In great condition. Alright. Well, we will pass on that one. That was my 3. So back over to Al.
Okay, back over this way. All right. Here I am. Okay. I'm about to save you all thousands of dollars. Okay?
Hot dog.
Thousands. You're like me, and your home only has one bathroom, but there's more than one person living there. Or maybe you like a little variety in your life and you want a second bathroom. You know, so you have choices and options. But it's not quite in the budget.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, it's a pot.
It's your
Yeah.
potty pot.
We've got a nice little chamber
You know.
pot going on.
There comes a day. There comes a day in everyone's life if you don't choose to wear the Depends to bed and you can't make it all the way to the bathroom. There's alternatives.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm going to show the maker's mark on the bottom. This company is from France. And you'll see the inside very clean inside. And it just has, really the only gold that's missing is a little bit here on the handle, but that's kind of, if this is where you're carrying it from. Oh, actually it looks like there should have been a stripe here because there's a little bit on the top there. The camera's kind of blowing. Oh, there, you can see where that little tiny bit is left. So it looks like there should be a stripe here. But if that's where you're carrying it from, it kind of makes sense if that's where it's gone from. But all the rest is in really good condition. This would just be something, and that's a little schmutz. I'll take that off. Don't worry. Nothing
No
little
poo,
John
people.
can't get rid of.
No poo
Very
mark.
pretty.
So, and then here is the lid. Also,
On a positive note, it doesn't look like it was ever used.
yeah, it looks like there's a tiny little smidge out of here, that tiny little dot there, but then all the rest of the gold is still intact on the top there. So yeah, now would I actually use this as a chamber pot? No.
No.
I just think this would be kind of cute to have like in your bathroom as a display, and then you can hide in there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you could hide little things in there that you don't want out but need to have handy.
Extra toilet paper.
Yeah, extra toilet paper. Maybe if you want to have some feminine products, if you have, guests and you don't want them rummaging in your cabinets to get them, just say, look in the chamber pot. So really sweet. You could also even just, if you kept that aside, you could put a nice plant in. I wouldn't put like the soil in here. I'd put the pot in here and have a nice plant in there. I've heard actually snake plants do really well in the bathroom because they don't need a ton of light, but they also help with like filtering air and stuff. So, oh, and I am noticing, a little bit of missing gold along the edge there. I'm just gonna look this over again. Yeah, that's really, there's little tiny spots coming along, but or you could make a really funny assemblage out of this.
Yeah. A poo assemblage.
Yeah, but there's no chips or cracks or anything in it. I'm feeling around now too, just again to be sure. But yeah, there's nothing. It's in, like I said, other than those little spots of the gold fading, it's in beautiful condition. So, but if you don't need an extra bathroom, just trying to help you out, people. I'll save that for my old age.
Right.
Okay. I'll save that for when my bathroom renovation's going on. I'll test it out for everybody, let you know how it works.
Right.
That's terrible. I'm going to edit that right out of this video.
No, you're not.
Okay. Next, I have a set of, it's not even typing, dang it. A set of 10 little figurines that I'm calling Thummels, because I don't think they're real Hummels. I think they're faux Hummels. So they're Thummels.
Almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're still very cute. I thought these would be good for people who are crafty when they do assemblages, or they like to repaint things. Alright, let me put that up. So these are basically, they look like Hummels, but they're plastic. So they're not ceramic at all. And some of them do have the hangers, so you could hang them if you wanted. But I mean, you can see where kind of the little paint's coming off a little bit. I could not find, they're all saying made in Hong Kong. But I couldn't find like a year on them, because of course when you try to look, it shows the real Hummels. So
That's going to be the 80s, probably.
yeah,
The
so
Hong
there's this
Kong.
little girl.
I think.
But I thought these would be cute if you make little, or you know what, if you have kids, if you collect Hummels, okay, and you've got, little kids in your family, and they want to touch them all the time, and you don't want them to touch them because, little kids and breakables, give them your Thummels. Look it, I got you your own. I like this.
Right.
He fell asleep on the bench, on the little fence post here. So, but they were cute. I couldn't resist, but they're less than $2 a piece.
That's right.
And this one, she moves.
Ooh.
See, the goose is like, let me have it. She's like, no, it's all mine. Nom, nom, nom. It's one for you. Nom, nom, nom.
That's awesome.
Okay. And then I think I had a couple more that moved too. Here's another one. Really cute. Oh, I think I showed this one.
I don't want to be rude, but they're great for the nursing home because they won't get broken.
That's
Oh, yes.
Grandma can still
Especially-
have, yeah, Grandma can still have her precious figurines, but they're not going to get broken. And if they get stolen, well,
Yeah, or
oh, I knew they were only
in the like dementia ward
Yeah.
or floor, I
Yeah.
guess you could say, depending on how it's set up.
Yep.
But yeah, that's no, I don't think that's right. I think that's a great idea. Now with the set did come. This I didn't count as a 10, but it did come one, which it has felt on the bottom, so I don't know if this is actual real Hummel, but I'm just gonna include it with it, and you can do with it what you will. This one arms does not move, but so there was that one. But yeah, so here's the. All right, so maybe the girl, and I love how this is a little basket. You could put like a little faux plant in there, or some little faux flowers sticking out, like you just picked flowers. So, yeah, that was the set there. If anyone is interested. This one's still my favorite, where he's sleeping on the fence. Oh, so good one.
I love them all. They just always make me think of my grandmother.
Aww.
But trust me, I don't have anywhere I could put 10 figurines.
right.
My husband's probably in the living room screaming.
I didn't notice his name said hiking. He's going for his hike. And then one more. There are a couple that like are the same, but hey, maybe you know someone with twins and you're gonna make them a little crafty cake topper.
Right.
So, all right, that was my second one. Now, what was my third? Oh, yes. Get it up in there. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay. So I have this really neat old cheese jar.
Oh, yeah.
There's the bottom there. And it still has, which a lot of times you find them, and sometimes they don't have this part on them, the handle mechanism. Sometimes they don't have the lid, because the lid's cracked and gone. And it still has a seal, too.
How about that?
So, very, very clean on the inside.
Isn't that what that like whipped orange cheese is? Looks like whipped Velveeta.
Yeah, the cheese stuff that from Swiss Colony.
Yeah, that you spread on
Now-
crackers or something.
If you were going to use this to store food, I would recommend getting a new one of these. And actually, I have one I can send you. Because
Thomas is in
I
it, well.
replaced
Nice.
I replaced them from some jars that I got off of Whatnot. They're really cute, but I had to replace the rubber gas. They were hard rubber. That's how old they were. All right. We got Thomas in for 12. Okay, so put that back on.
Great crock.
Yeah, it's a super cute piece. Oops. And I was just so glad to find it, everything there and everything working.
Mhm.
So, and this is with the lid and up to the top of here. It is just under 6 inches, and the width is about 3 1/4 this way. So, but Thomas is the only one in. We'll go ahead and count that down for him. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Thomas for $12. Thank you very much, Thomas. Congratulations.
Congrats, Thomas.
All right, and that was my last one for this round. And so we'll head on back to Uni to start our last round.
Awesome.
I accidentally muted myself.
I saw that.
All right.
I
Right. I thought I was hitting enter to put in my thing there, and I hit mute instead. Told you, when unicorns touch the buttons, you never know what's going to happen. I have this beautiful, I don't know who made it, amethyst candy dish or trinket jar, whatever you want it to be. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. It is a beautiful amethyst purple. It does also glow kind of a faint green. I don't know if you'll see it. No, it's going to be hard to see. But there is a faint green glow to it. I don't know if that means anything really. Just that it has manganese in it. But it's all intact. It's gorgeous. I did try looking it up. Didn't find anything on it. It could have been part of a set. Don't know. With the lid on, it is 5.5 inches tall. At its widest, it's 5 inches wide, and then the little base is about 2.5 inches. So you could use it as a candy dish. This would be beautiful to put little candies in. Store it in. You could put this on your vanity if you love the color purple. Put your earrings in it, your rings, whatever you wanted to store. It could go in your bathroom. You could put cotton balls in it.
Yep.
You could, I don't know, there's just 100 different things you could probably do with this. The color is gorgeous. It is the true amethyst purple. And just as clear as can be, there's no micro scratches or anything on it like it was ever used. You could also use it as a riser. I don't know if that worked that way. Just the bottom part. Put maybe lights underneath it and do that. Or you could put lights underneath the lid and have it just sitting there and it would beam out. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with it. Just save the glass. But to buy it now, $12. Funny how Al's last one was 12 and my first one is 12. Who saw that coming? All right, if there's no interest though, we'll pass on the candy dish. Put that back on there. All right, my next one. Come on out, Posty Note. This is a beautiful Anchor Hocking Royal Ruby Red base. It's a starting bid of $10 whole if anyone is interested. It's gorgeous. The red is fabulous.
Ooh.
There are no issues with this. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous base. And that red just really shines through. I know when I pull it back here, it looks a lot darker. But when you can see the light through it, it just catches the light. You can see the ruby red to it. Sorry. Let's see. It is 9 1/8 inches in height. The opening on the top is 3.5. And then the base is 3. The Night Mom.
Night, Mom.
It almost looks like it has kind of an optic, like there's ribbing or something to it, but it does not. Not
Sweet
that
dreams.
I can see. But it sure looks like it as you're looking at it, the way the light reflects off of it and everything. But it's well made. Anchor Hocking, it's a beautiful. See, you can really see all that red now. It's beautiful. For a starting bid of $10.
That would be really pretty around like Christmas time with some faux poinsettias coming out of it
Mm-hmm.
and mistletoe. So cute.
Or even now at Easter with some Easter lilies coming out of it.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
lily of the valley to give that contrast.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be very lovely. Imagine giving somebody flowers in this. You could. I mean, hey, use it. They're meant to be used. This doesn't look like it was ever used. No micro scratching, there's no foggy cloudiness from water being in it. It's in beautiful condition. All right, seeing no interest in that one though, we will pass.
Okay.
And for my third item, this is another one I don't know who made it, but it is hand blown. I'm gonna call it a vase and I'll explain to you why. And this is also a starting bid of $10. It is ground inside of here for a stopper. So apparently it had a stopper at some point. So it's not really a vase, it's kind of, I don't know, some type of a decanter. I don't know for sure who made it. I can see, as I'm looking through it, I can see the little swirls of blue color in it. And then there's lots of bubbling, and there's even a bigger bubble in there. That suggests to me that this is possibly recycled glass, maybe Mexico or Spain. There's your pontil on the bottom. It is
Geneva's
dried out, you can feel it. But it is gorgeous, and what I like is it has the little indents, which reminds me, Blinko was famous for this. Oh, Geneva says $10, I'll do it. So I call it a vase now since it no longer has a stopper, although you probably, if you had a stopper that would fit this, you could put it with it. I think it would be lovely as a bud vase. There's not any like residue at the bottom like it ever had water or liquid in it. It's in great condition. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. The worst you'll feel down here is, like I say, you can feel where they ground the pontil out. There's a little bit of an edge there, but it's not sharp. And when you see it in person, you will, as you're seeing the light through it, you will see the little kind of swirls of blue that it has in it.
All right. Well, if anyone else is interested, they just have to come in at 11 or higher. But I'm going to go ahead and start counting that down for Geneva.
Okay.
All right. So we're going once. Going twice. The last call.
It's 12 1/4 inches tall.
All right. And that is sold to Geneva. Oh, I put 12, but it's 10.
It's 10. Yeah, I got it.
Oops. 10.
Al's like gonna charge you a premium. Thank you, Geneva. And that was mine.
That's my auctioneer fee.
Thank you. That was my 3, guys.
Okay.
All right. My first item is a start of 15. And I think this is nice. This is an American magazine. And this is from February 1924.
Ooh.
The only part that is not intact is this corner where they did tear off the name and address. Other than that, it is in perfect condition. Here's your spine. It is fantastic. categories. Ads. So get this, men, a complete assortment of the world's finest smoking tobaccos, sent to any smoker anywhere. You got a Chevy Superior Utility Coupe, $640. How about that?
Sold. I'll take it.
Right? Brand new for the small family.
Yep, just me and Lou. That's perfect for us.
How about that? Have you been exposed to infection? This most modern form of throat prophylaxis will guard you against disease. It's Formament germ-killing throat tablets. How about that? I wonder whatever happened to those.
Hi, Julie. Welcome in.
Hi, Julie. Yeah. They obviously didn't do what they're supposed to do.
Mm-mm.
I saw one. There's just all kinds of stuff. May Breath at drugstores and drug departments. A spring odor, not mere perfume. Whenever you meet people, guard your breath. There are nearly always odors which offend. Cigars or cigarettes may cause them, or decaying food between the teeth, or affected teeth or gums, or a stomach disorder, or certain foods or drinks. Consider what a spring-like breath adds to all other charms, and how a bad breath destroys them.
Hi, Michael. Welcome in.
Hi, Michael. I mean, could you imagine seeing an ad like that today? With rotting food between your teeth.
Ugh.
I mean, but this is awesome. It is awesome. What's in the back cover? Let's see. The new Essex A6, built by Hudson under Hudson Patents. The coach, $975. Touring model was $850. Freight and tax are extra. Never heard of an Essex, but there it is.
I'll take that one instead.
Tell me a little bit more.
How was it being back, Julie?
Look at this gorgeous ad. Look at that. An advertisement from 1924. And then you've got the Victrola ad on the back. But the front cover is absolutely phenomenal.
The hat makes me think of Downton Abbey.
Oh, yeah. It does.
Edith, she used to wear the hats like that.
All right, start a $15 intact copy of American Magazine was originally 25 cents. But if there is no interest, we will pass on that. And let's see, my next item is going to be. Hi, Julie. Let's see. I have a start of $25. It is a gorgeous paneled thistle by Higby. It is absolutely phenomenal. Look at that.
Same, Michael. Same.
No chips, no cracks, no flea bites. Yeah, me too. That
Now that's
sure
like a
would be
payment that
nice,
you have to pay for 5 years.
right? That's crazy. I could never imagine. We've been fortunate. But I don't know how people do it. This beautiful, beautiful bowl is a 10.5 inch diameter, and it is 3.5 inches tall. Absolute. Oh, thank you, Julie. It is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
So pretty.
It really is. It's my favorite pattern. My absolutely favorite pattern. Oh, and it glows. It does glow.
Oh,
Glows green. Yeah, that's what it looks like under black light. Almost forgot about that. But it is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal piece of glass. Alright.
such detail in each of those panels.
Absolutely gorgeous. Looks like it could just jump off the bowl. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to pass on that. And my final item of the sale is an Ellie Smith. It is a start of $16. This is beautiful peacock green, peacock blue basket by Ellie Smith. It's
That's
an
pretty.
awesome basket. No chips, no cracks. Has a little daisy there on the handles. And it is a narrow basket. So it's not wide at all. It's narrow. It is 8 3/4 long. It is 4 inches handle to handle. And it is about 7 3/4 inches tall to the top of the handle. It's beautiful. You can see here, right here, where they broke it off the tool. So you can feel that extra little thing of glass, that little nib of glass there that sticks out from underneath the handle where they stuck it on. But it is beautiful for sure. And it was made by Fenton for Ellie Smith. Let's see where my hands are. See my fingerprints. It is. It's really pretty. It is really pretty. Here. True color. Very, very pretty. It's about the same color as my shirt.
There you go.
Red. It is. It's the same color as my shirt. Without the red accents. All right. Well, seeing no interest, we're going to pass on that because it's a little heavy. And that was my final item.
Okay.
Thank you guys for looking.
All right.
Julie, I'm so glad you're back.
Okay. So I'm just gonna get it here and okay. So with that, I have for my first item here. I have this really pretty. It's a 6-piece coaster set. So yeah, there's 5. I think maybe it's supposed to have 6 coasters. I don't know. Because I feel like it makes sense that the coasters stop before the little knob, but what do I know? I didn't make it. So they're really pretty. They are silver. It does have a little, which I get a little goog on to that, but I'm not going to polish them because I know some people like them unpolished. They're silver and things unpolished, but I will get the sticky off. So they're really nice. Pieces. They all have that really same pretty design. You can tell where the coasters were versus where they're not. So you can see the intricate design in there. So, and then all the bottoms have this kind of, I don't know if it's like rubber or plastic or, I'm not really sure, but it's script so they won't slide around. But it's a really nice set. It just sits right in there. Nice to have with your, you know, your dining room table. Keep, you know, stuff off your rings off the table, or at your fancy bar. You have a bar cart. So, but you know, and obviously it does have some, you know, you saw some of the patina on there, but I know some people like that, which is why I'm not going to polish it. Plus, there's several different ways to do it, and maybe the way I do it, someone else does it a different way, and whoever buys it does a different way, and they don't like it done the way I do it. So I just, you polish if you want it polished.
Right.
That's the way I do it. So
Your coasters you polish.
yeah,
Right.
really nice set. Little bit of weight to it, but not too much. So, but I love the design in each of the coasters. So I'll give you measurement here. The base goes just under 4 3/4, but the actual coaster is 3 3/4. 3 3/4. So that's my first item. And now my second item. Oh,
Oh,
look at that going. What the heck?
oh, that's true, Julie. It would be a nice housewarming gift.
Okay, so this one, um, this is a nice piece of ephemera. I'm gonna pull it out the bag here. So this is, it's an antique. It's from 1906, and this is actually a real photograph that is used as a postcard. But look how stinking
Aw.
cute!
Oh.
Look at that.
And then you can see there, 1906, and then the company.
Wow.
So I just thought that was so cute. And it is unused.
Nice.
That's an awesome, awesome postcard.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And I love the coloring and everything. And I just, it's so cute.
I would frame that.
Yeah, I wouldn't send this to anybody. I would put this in a nice frame in your cat room. And then it does have that number down there in the corner, which I don't know what that means, but
May have been the print or something.
maybe.
Mhm. Print number, yeah.
So it's very sweet. So if there's any interest in that,
Angie Cat Room, of course, Thomas.
and my last item come on. I have a cute little it's a little garden pet.
Oh.
Oh, my Lanta.
If
Look at
pigs
that
could
little
fly.
I think he's just one, he's a little dusty. Hold on a second here.
Looks kind of like an aardvark.
Yeah. Like an anteater.
Well, I was thinking of pig because of the curly tail.
Yeah.
And he looks kind of like an elephant, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhino, I mean, listen,
Yeah.
look at him, he can be whatever animal you want him to be. So, he's
You
not
create the.
a little
animal.
water one.
Oh, my Lanta.
So you put the water in here. And then,
That's neat.
but I think he would just be sitting out as a little, decor in your garden and
Mm-hmm.
his little feet. He's just so precious. He's quite big. So, let me see here. He is 15 and a half inches long.
Cat is in at 14.
Okay, thank you, Kat. And he is, to the handle here, is about right about 11 inches, maybe a smidgy under. But he's really, really cute. So, he's just precious. He is there. I mean, he is metal. I don't know what kind of metal, but it's not thin. Like, I mean, it's not super thick, but doesn't feel like a thin, He's just cute. So, all right. I'm gonna put it down for a minute, and I'm gonna start counting them down for Kat. If anyone else is interested, they need to come in at 15 or higher. Okay, so we'll do going once. going twice. A last call. And sold Cat at 14. Thank you very much, Cat, and congratulations.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Okay. And that was the last item of the sale. Is there anyone who would like a recap? She can water everything for me. And she'll have lots of time to refill. Well, depending on how big your garden is.
Right.
So, so do you guys want to just let everyone know where you will the whole thing, Jay? We were like, we gotta hurry up before Jay gets here.
We were rushing.
Right.
We were rushing.
Don't tell Jay.
Oh, thank you, Julie. Well, tomorrow, me and Stephanie are with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat, on Unimagic's channel at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. And then on Thursday night, we will be on my channel, and we will have also Regina Red Arrow Resale. And that will also be at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. And then Friday, we have the sister sale on my channel at, you guessed it, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. And then on Saturday, guess what? We're together again. We are going to be on Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hats channel. Him and his co-host, Becky's Vintage and More. We will be with them on Saturday, and that is at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, 3 Pacific. And then on Sunday, I will be on Becky's Vintage and More, and I think it's at 1 Eastern, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's at 1 Eastern.
Yeah.
12 Central and 10 Pacific. 10 Pacific. And then we start all over again.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has the same schedule except Sunday, right?
Yep. He has the exact same schedule except for Sunday.
So
Yep.
my next sale is this Thursday. It is scheduled for 7:45, but I may be popping on early since, Janine's and Roy aren't doing their sale. So if I can get on early, I'll get on a bit early so we can go through more of my shelves. Since last time we did it, I was on for 3 hours. Then I had to go to work the next day. So not very smart.
Right? Yeah.
So, and then I will be on again Sunday. No guests this Sunday, so maybe I'll go through more shelf stuff on Sunday. But and I'll be working on invoices throughout the week, and hopefully they'll be out this weekend. So that'll be for the month of March. This is my last sale for March, and that's all I got scheduled for right now.
Well,
I don't know when any of you else sleep. I don't either. I don't.
Wait till I start doing daytime stuff. Then you really won't know when I sleep.
no. Luckily, I have a job. So I'm not on here on the daytime.
Yeah. Right now, my season's on, so I'm not
There you
on
go,
daytime
Julie.
either. Yeah. But I want to thank everyone I'd like to thank Angela and Uni for coming on, and I'm enjoying doing our traveling show.
Me too.
And I just want to thank everyone also for coming into the chat, and if you could give a thumbs up and please share me out, subscribe if you're not subscribed, tell your friends about me. I'm pretty nice, tell your friends about Angela and Uni. They're really nice too. And so just thank you everyone for coming, and if you're watching the replay, their emails are on the bottom, Mine is not for some reason, but it's fullshelfshop@gmail.com. And I forgot to put a description on this one, so I have to go back and do a description for this one, and it'll be in there. You can reach out to any of us, or even just leave a comment on the video, and I can let the ladies know if you're interested in any of their items, and they'll let you know if they're available. And have Full Metal Shelf Shop.
Full Metal Jacket.
Thank you everyone again for coming, and we'll see you in the chats, and we'll see you at all our other sales.
That's
Thank you
right.
so much, everyone. Have a great night and a great week. Bye.
Good night, guys.